Hi, everyone. Hi, I am Dr. Karen McGregor, and I am here in the Timberwolf studio, which is part of the Northwood Idea Center, which is located in downtown Midland. And I wrote about this in a newsletter a few weeks back, so I thought I would address you from here. And this is a really, really cool space. I feel like a professional DJ or something because I'm in this cool space. Anyway, I'm here to talk to you about some of the end of term situations that you get into as a parent if your student didn't do as well as you expected them to do or as well as you wanted them to do. I know that this can be hard. I mean, I work with students in student success, um, throughout my career, and so I know what it's like when a student is telling you one thing and then their grades end up being another thing, or you've watched them really try and they just haven't been able to get there in the time frame of the courses. And so part of this is me empathizing with you and knowing that like this is hard if your student didn't do as well. And sometimes we kind of tend to react in these situations um, emotionally, and so as much as you can, kind of go to that other place where you can be a guide and a supporter of your student. That's better. I sometimes feel like I get to a place where I just want to pull the plug and say, no, you can't do this anymore. But I think coming through from a place of that challenge and support is where we always want to stay as a parent and as somebody working with a college student. So I'm here to share with you a way forward. And I call this a way forward because I really want to help you kind of connect what your student's doing and how your student did to where they're going to go next, and how are you going to take what you learned this semester about yourself as a person, about yourself as a student, and then connect that to your next level and what's going to happen next in your life. And so a lot of times when students have not done well, they start bargaining, or they start sort of like grasping at ways to solve the problem. And they say, well, I'll go to the TLC, the Timberwolf Learning Center, for tutoring, or I'll talk to my professors, or I'll study more. And it's like all of these little kind of piecemeal things that feel like frantic New Year's resolutions, and they don't really feel very sustainable. And so if you feel like your student's starting to do that, your son or daughter, it's a good idea to kind of help them connect to Northwood University resources that will help them remain successful. And so one of the things that we're offering this spring, so between spring and fall semesters, there's a week where we are going to be doing a compressed session for student success for anybody who wants to. It's voluntary, but for students who are on academic probation or have another academic status, they might be required to do it. So your student might be required to do it. But for anybody else, it's an optional solution to one of these problems. And what it will be is it will help us do success moves like we've talked about. Some of the things that we've done through the foundations class, we'll reinforce them, and we'll kind of be able to pay attention and make sure that your student gets through each of these success moves and is setting them up for success. I say that this program helps students get organized, be ready, create structure, beat procrastination, and stay accountable. And one of the ways that we help students stay accountable through this program is, while it's compressed through that first week, from the 11th to the 16th, that they're going to really be focusing on these success moves. We have weekly check-ins where the students will be coming back together with an accountability group and making sure that they're tracking towards success and making sure they're doing the things that they should be doing each week to stay on track. So I really want to promote this program. We're piloting it, and I really hope it's a success, and I really hope it can help turn things around for your students if they haven't done as well as you wanted them to and as well as they wanted to. So please let me know if you have any questions about it, and read through the materials that I'm putting with the newsletter this week. And just know that you've done a great job, and that this is going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay, and that there are solutions to the problems that your students face. And a lot of times these solutions can be overcome very quickly. I tell students all the time, 1D, if you get a D, it can be neutralized to a 3.5 GPA with just 3 A's. And so with the law of averages, with one semester's worth of courses, your student has a whole career academically to repair their GPA, and I know they can do it, and I'm here to help them do that. So I'm going to bid you adieu from this awesome studio, and I hope you have a really great week and a really great holiday season, and spend some great time with your student. And when you send them back, we will be ready to help them be successful. Have a great day.